On September 21, 2001, a seemingly ordinary night in Peterborough, England, turned into a nightmare. 17-year-old Ross Parker, a promising young man with dreams of joining the police force, was brutally murdered in an unprovoked, racially motivated attack. This isn't just a story about a senseless act of violence. It's a stark reminder of the deep-seated racial tensions that can erupt with devastating consequences. Today, we delve into the tragic case of Ross Parker, exploring the events that led to his death, the subsequent investigation, and the lasting impact on his family and community. Please like, share, and subscribe for more historical insights. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Ross Andrew Parker was born in 1984 in Peterborough. Described as an avid footballer and known for his friendly demeanor, Ross had a bright future ahead. He had completed a GNVQ in business studies at Jack Hunt School and harbored aspirations of joining the police force when he turned 18. He worked part-time at a local pub, the Solstice, where he met his girlfriend, Nicola Toms. Standing at 5'5", he was affectionately nicknamed Half Pint. Ross was, by all accounts, a typical teenager, enjoying life and looking forward to his future. His life, however, was tragically cut short in an act of extreme prejudice. The night of September 21, 2001, began innocently enough. Ross and Nicola were walking home after Ross had finished work early, heading to a friend's house. As they walked along a cycle path near Bourges Boulevard in Millfield, Peterborough, they were confronted by a gang of approximately 10 British Pakistani youths. The atmosphere in the area was already charged with racial tension following the 9/11 attacks, and the trial judge later concluded that the gang had set out to find a white male to attack simply because he was white. The confrontation quickly escalated. The gang warned Ross to start running, but then blocked his path. He was sprayed in the face with CS gas, punched in the stomach, and then brutally stabbed 3 times from behind with a foot-long hunting knife. The knife penetrated completely through his body on 2 occasions. As he lay on the ground, he was repeatedly kicked and struck with a panel beater's hammer. Nicola, terrified, ran to a nearby petrol station for help. She called the police, and by chance spotted a passing police car, guiding the officer back to the scene. But it was too late. Ross had bled to death, and the attackers had vanished. Ross Parker's murder triggered one of the largest police inquiries in Peterborough's history. Within days, 12 suspects of Pakistani descent were arrested. The local Muslim community, condemning the act, offered a reward for information leading to the killer's capture, a gesture praised by Detective Chief Inspector Dick Harrison. On September 26, 2001, Sarfraz Ali, Ahmed Ali Awan, and Shayed Nazir were charged with murder, followed by Zairaf Mahrad the next day. However, a controversial decision saw all 4 released on bail by March 2002, causing significant distress to Ross's family, who even wrote to the Home Secretary. The trial commenced on November 7, 2002, at Northampton Crown Court. The prosecution presented compelling evidence, including covert police recordings where the suspects discussed the attack. Nazir was heard describing Parker's death as a bloodbath, and Awan boasted about the stabbing. The murder weapons, a hunting knife and a hammer, were found at Nazir's house, along with bloodied clothes. DNA evidence and pathologist reports further linked the accused to the crime. Despite their initial pleas of not guilty, on December 19, 2002, Shayed Nazir, Ahmed Ali Awan, and Sarfraz Ali were unanimously found guilty of murder. The judge, Sir Edwin Jowett, stated, "You put your heads together with the purpose of arming yourselves and of attacking an innocent man you might find by chance, simply because he was of a different race to yourselves. A racist killing must be one of the gravest kinds of killing." Awan, identified as the ringleader, received a minimum of 18 years, while Nazir and Ali received 16 years each. Zairaf Mahrad was acquitted of murder and manslaughter. The aftermath of the trial brought further revelations. It emerged that Nazir had prior cautions for threatening behavior. The 2 politicians who provided character references for Ali were later jailed for vote rigging in an unrelated case. Appeals by Awan, Nazir, and Ali were all upheld, with judges emphasizing the severity of the crime. Ross Parker's father expressed his belief that his son's killers should never be freed. The case also highlighted the need for stronger sentencing for racially aggravated murders, with reforms in the Criminal Justice Act 2003 recommending a minimum of 30 years for such crimes. Ross Parker's death remains a poignant reminder of the dangers of racial hatred. A memorial plaque stands in Netherton, Peterborough, and a football match is played annually in his memory, ensuring that Half Pint is never forgotten. His story serves as a tragic lesson, urging us to confront prejudice and work towards a society where such senseless violence is a thing of the past. The murder of Ross Parker was a horrific act that shook a community and exposed the ugly face of racial intolerance. While justice was served, the pain and loss endured by his family are immeasurable. It's a story that compels us to reflect on the importance of understanding, empathy, and the continuous fight against all forms of hatred. Let Ross Parker's memory be a catalyst for change, reminding us that every life has value, and every act of prejudice diminishes us all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.